What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to show you guys the progress of supplying, organizing some of the parts for this baddie, my F6 Typhoon. So I have been slowly but surely gathering up really essential parts for this build, and it's really almost all completed now. I just need to get them on the car and tuned. So I'm going to run you guys through today what exactly I've got here lined up for the car, my plans, expected numbers I'm hoping to make, who I'm going to get it tuned with. I'm going to answer a lot of these questions today, so let's get into it. Now, you can see as my garage is becoming increasingly more disorganized, I have a lot of boxes sort of lying around the place. Let's just go ahead and start with the ones that are on the floor here, which I'm probably the most excited about right now. Look, take a guess if you know what this is, but let's just have a look at this baddie right here. Yes, here we have a Stage 2 Process West intercooler kit. So here's the intercooler there, and look, this is just, it's gonna look so good poking out of the front of this F6, that thing. And in here we've got the piping kit for it as well. So here we have all the kit, Process West. So it's just a really, really good brand. And look, this is good for I believe it's good for nearly 800 plus horsepower. So look, I'm not going to be getting to 800 horsepower, I think, not anytime soon, but look, I needed an intercooler so I could, fit the cold air intake. It's going to help massively with the tune. And it's one of the most important things, I think, in a good build is, you see the intercooler exposed in the front, your front grille all the time. So, you really don't want to cheap out and get an eBay intercooler. So I was very tempted because these are not cheap. Process West is not a cheap brand. So, I would have either gone for Process West or Plasma Man, and I just found a better deal with Process West. So got this. It was in stock, and it's made it here, and I'm so keen to put this on. Here we have a picture of what it will look like. This is on an F6 as well, a B Series Typhoon. Oh, man. Just, you see it from the bottom of the bar, the top of the bar. Yeah, it's going to be bad. Oh, hell yes. So, under here we just got, come on, all the pipes in that there, which I got them in black, which I thought was a better color than blue. So exciting. Now, let's mention about this exhaust here. So we've got an exhaust we bought. This is a full 4-inch. It's kind of a custom setup. It's a bit of a Frankenstein. It's got different pieces. So I think it's an X-Force down here. I think it's a MagnaFlow there. I think they're pretty well straight through. This was off of a very serious F6 in Perth. I think it had an accident, ended up getting parted out, and one of the subscribers had this in his garage. I got it. Now, I'm actually not going to be putting this one on my Typhoon anymore. I was originally going to do this. I thought I could save a bit of money. Look, I found a company here in Perth that is going to do me a deal on a full 4-inch system. So rather than try and mess around with this custom system, because the issue here is that I need to buy a dump pipe, put the dump pipe on, and then modify an adapter piece to get the dump pipe to fit, which has got to go to an exhaust shop, which equals a lot of dollar signs. And this as well was in a crash, so I believe one of these bends needs to be kind of bent a little bit back as well. So, it's a little bit of a headache. This good exhaust, this would be really, really good. I bet you it would probably be better, maybe even than the one I'm getting. Who knows? But for simplicity reasons and for my bank account, I really just want to go with a bolt-on system. So I found one. It's a company called Fav Automotive. So they have, you would probably have seen these guys around, you know, they do market around social media and stuff. They've got a huge range of exhaust, just performance parts in general, and they've been kind enough to, you know, give me a big discount on a full 4-inch system. I'm going the X-Force, full 4-inch dump. It goes to 3.5-inch 100 cell cat, then back into a 4-inch system. So it's going to be pretty good. I'm really excited to get this exhaust, put it on, like, oh, it's going to be good. They were super kind as well to offer a promotional code. So if any of you guys from my channel want to get a bit of a discount, they're offering 5% off anything you buy. So it's Rosh Reviews AU. Just enter that at the end when you go for your purchase, and yeah, you'll get an instant discount. So huge shout out to them, and I hope you guys use this code, as if you're gonna buy something, you know, please use the code. It will show them that people from my channel watch, and you know, they use their services. So I hope any of you guys will use that code. Would be muchly appreciated. And again, huge thank you to Fav Automotive for hooking us up. There will be a full video when the exhaust arrives, and we're going to put it on, and yeah, there'll be a massive video on that also, so stay tuned. Now, just behind my toolbox here, let's just push some of these junk away. Piece of trim if I ever need it. Now, here we go. TurboSmart. Let's pull this out first. So, a lot of people are going to be upset about I bought this because dose. But let's just have a look. So, this is something I actually wanted to get because of another subscriber's car who I like. He runs one of these, or a similar one, and I just like the fact that it doses and it does do cool blow-off noises. So here we have a 38 mil TurboSmart blow-off valve. This is adjustable. Now the good thing about this is we can adjust it so it only does its blow off on high boost. So on low boost we can still kind of have a block off feature, and it will still make the baddie flutter. So I've seen this before in another subscriber's Ute. He's got a very similar one. I believe this is they don't make that one he had anymore. I think this is the next one. So yeah, it's a dual port uni 38 mil, and yeah, this on high boost is going to make some, yeah, it's a little bit more performance oriented. It's meant to help the turbo, but I don't really believe in that. But yeah, anyways. But it's going to be really good sounding because I'm still going to get flutter on low boost, which 99% of the time, that's the only time I get flutter anyways. And then when I'm really sending it, you're just going to get some very, you know, JDM, Fast and the Furious kind of blow-off valvey noises, which I love. So I'm actually really curious. I'm really keen to see how this is going to sound. But yeah, we will have to wait until it is all tuned and, you know, rigged up, which might be a little while, but I'm very excited. Now, let's go back into this box here of goodies. And as you can see here, we've got a high flow air filter from Ants Performance. And this is a full kit for a battery relocation and cold air intake. So again, turbo noises, dosing, these kits really help with the sound, and you know, they just give it such a cool sound with the turbo. So I'm really excited. I actually tried to fit this, stupidly enough. I just figured, hey, it's a cold air intake, I can put it on right now. I went to put it on, and silly me, you need an intercooler for a B Series 1. Look, if you had an FG, they have a section that goes sort of around where your turbo pipe comes in to the air filter. So yeah, that was what really triggered me to buy the Stage 2 Process West quickly. But we got the parts now, so I'm very happy. But I am so excited to get all of these bits on, because it's kind of, we can't get the cold air intake until we get the intercooler. We can't, you know, put the intercooler. When we do the intercooler, we got to do the radiator. We got a radiator over here. Now this is a genuine Ford radiator. This is very, there we go. This is very special as well. I'm going to pull this out here and have a little bit of a chat, because this radiator is one of the last in the country, last in the world. So if you guys have, you know, look, a BF XR6 Turbo, and you want a radiator as a spare, or yours is kind of flogged out and you want genuine, you don't want to go eBay special, you guys better be quick, because the subscriber who hooked me up with this worked at Ford, and he said there's only 4 left in the country right now. 3 in WA, 1 over east, and somehow I got one of them. So I went genuine because I've been recommended to go genuine by the tuner, and you know, everybody basically says, look, if you can go genuine, go get a genuine radiator, because they are just, you know, the ones that were designed, and you know, they fit in very easily. I didn't really want to go and cheap out on an eBay one either, because it's very important, especially here in WA where it's very hot. You do not want your car overheating. So yeah, there is a very nasty fracture on my radiator in there, which has been repaired. You know, it's been welded, plastic welded. I just don't like the look of it, and I'm a bit sus. So once this thing's pushing power, I just don't want any dramas. So I got one of these. So yeah, it's very lucky. So if anyone wants to get one of these, you guys, hey, better be quick. Go to Ford right now and just get one, because they're not making them anymore. All right, so inside the F6 here now, look, I'm not really planning on doing many other massive kind of modifications with this car. Look, the only other thing I really want to get done is I want to get a PWR transcooler put in, and then it's ready for tune. So look, I am basically just now in the process of waiting for the exhaust to arrive, and then basically waiting until I can get into the tuner and afford to get the tune done, plus the transcooler. So as you guys should know, where I'm planning to go is 100% Monster Torque here in Perth, WA. They are literally one of the best Barra tuners in the entire world, and every car I've been to, you know, review that has been tuned by him has just always been just perfectly done. So look, it's without a question, I've got to go to him, and I'm hoping when I go there, he can organize a transcooler to be put on, and then do the tune sort of the same day. Numbers, let's just talk numbers wise here. So with those mods I've mentioned, you know, going to Monster Torque, look, we've got to take into account that this is an older Ford. It's got over 200,000 Ks on it. And look, I don't think we're going to be pushing the boost crazy, because again, it is an older example. It has had a lot of kilometers put on it. It's still a Barra, but let's be realistic here a little bit. I'm thinking this right now is probably around the 300 wheel horsepower mark. I would say that's a safe bet. Now, once we're tuned, I am hoping for an easy 300 to like 320 rear wheel kilowatt. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. You know, is around that 400, like 450-ish horsepower mark. I think we'd be doing really well if we could hit that. And I think for a base, you know, first tune, that would be pretty healthy. And then, you know, eventually we can decide to do some other stuff down the line. Look, we want it to be safe, we want it to be drivable, and we want nice power delivery. So Monster Torque, Rob, you know what you're doing, man. So we will be in contact very soon to organize this. And yeah, we were going to film it. We're going to show you guys the process, show you guys, you know, this thing on the dyno, hopefully. But yeah, once we're booked in and ready to go, I'm going to have a mate come around. Nico, I'm counting on you, brother. We're going to take the front bar off, put the intercooler on, put the new radiator in, cold air intake will go on. The exhaust we will bolt on, maybe at DIY, or I might just get someone else to just put that in. It won't be a difficult job, hopefully. Yeah, it's the pickup day. Where I cannot wait. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little bit of a rundown. Let me know if you guys have any ideas of what else I should probably do with this, or any other parts that this car might need before the tune. Let me know in the comments, because look, I love your guys' experience and knowledge. So put it down in the comments. I want to know. Also, give me predictions. What do you think this guy? What do you think this car is going to run? I want to see the numbers. I want to see any more part recommendations. Yeah, and hey, for all of you guys as well, tell me I need to paint the front bar. I know I do have the shrouds also. They're going to be painted once everything else is done. The cosmetic stuff is going to be last with this build, which I think is how you should really do a build. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on that next video.